Hello everybody, this is Atul from IT Codes. Today we are going to learn how to create a social media post ad banner for Black Friday upcoming deals or for sale of your products. So let's start. We create a new file. We give the pixels as 1080 by 1080. You can select RGB because it is only for web. So create the banner. Now first and foremost, we put on the write up. We select a bold font. I have selected over here as Alpha Slab 1. Make the font yellow. Type the text as special offer, but we change the font to some script type. I have selected dancing script. We reduce the font size so it matches the Black Friday text. We move the text above it. Now we increase the size of black, the text black. Okay, now we want to make a shape which looks like a coupon kind of thing. Okay, that is done. Give it a color as red. We duplicate the layer and we flip it. And reduce the size. So now there are two bad edge kind of thing, a ribbon kind of thing, and the text written as Black Friday. We group that text. The movement is easy. We give a little bit of gap between the text Black and Friday. So the top portion is done. Now we create a text for the discount percentage. Supposingly we are giving us 50% discount. Type 50. Okay, that looks better. Again, at the top, we give another text calling the user to hurry up. We can reduce the size. Again, I duplicate the layer, mention another text as 50% off on all products. So that's the below text which is done. Now we come up to the background, but before that we again group the text portion. So to move, it will be easier for us if we want to move it somewhere. So this is done. Now we create a new layer over here. That will be your background. We give a gradient background, a black kind of background or grayish background. You can select it from here, or you can create your own background also. Select this, go to radial background. Okay, that's look good. Now we can rotate this particular text group, so it looks much better. For that, I just rotate it, Control T, and I rotate the text. We align it in the center. This is done. We move the group to over the bottom area. You can reduce the size if it looks bigger. So I reduce the size a little bit. Okay, this is done. Now for the product, whatever product you have, right now I have already downloaded a file which is a JPG file, PNG file. So that PNG file is a watch. So I select that watch. You can remove the background. Okay, you can align the watch. Little bit of white is left. So use a simple eraser and remove that thing. So now you can see the watch clearly. We can create a base platform for it, that it feels that it is been placed on somewhere. Bring the watch layer above. Align it to the center portion. You can move this text a little bit upper, so we get a space over here. Change the color to greenish or whatever you feel looks better. We are trying to match it with the color of the product, so it looks good. Okay, this is done. Now we can create a little bit of shadow. For that, I just use the marquee tool, mark an area, select the foreground color is black, create a new layer, and I just fill it. Deselect it, Control D, and we can give from filter as Gaussian blur. We can reduce the opacity. We'll right rotating it. We rotate it a little bit. Control T, and I just rotate it. So now it feels like a shadow. Increase the size of the base. Okay, now the product is set. Now we can just give a call out button that order now, such kind of thing. So for that, I create another shape. I use a rectangle. We place a text as order now. And take a professional font. We take as railway. We reduce the size to 12. Bigger. It to 8, I guess. Okay. So you get a small button over here which says order now. You can reduce the craning or spacing between the letters. So I reduce it to -25 from the character panel. And the text looks good. It says order now. On the right hand side, we can give our domain name. Whatever your domain name is, you can select thinner fonts for it. So it looks professional. Okay. And we can place a phone number. We can change the font to Helvetica. That looks a bit more professional. To get attention, we can increase the size. To place the number over here. You get a number at the bottom. You get order now button. You can change the font color from blending options, the color overlay, select the color. So this looks good. Now we can just make some designer changes to make it more attractive. We can just put some I need a round font. Just place 6 dots. Increase the spacing. So this is just text, nothing else. We change the color to white. We duplicate the layer again, and I place it like this. I drag it by selecting in a group. Let's look bigger. Can reduce the size 14. Okay, we can group this, name it a symbol group. We can duplicate that group again. So I duplicate that group. We can place it on the side. But now what we do is we flip it vertically. So you can rotate it over here. You can specify the angle, that is 90. This is aligned over here, rough center. Again, at the top also we can drag the same, duplicate it, bring it over here. Also we can flip it. So I say flip horizontal. Okay, now we can give more designer elements. Plus sign as railway, can specify as medium or semi bold. Size is pretty good. I can increase it. So I increase the size. It is just looking a plus symbol. Okay, 24, but we change it to medium. These are just random design portions. You want to highlight things or make it look better, you can just select it, place it wherever you want it randomly, so it looks much better. We just duplicate the layers and we just drag them to different positions. This is done. The top right portion is for your logo. Just give a placement over here. Right now I am not having any logo, so I just select a shape. Logo should be here. Okay, this is done and your banner is mostly ready. It looks better. You can change the font size if this looks much bigger. I change it to 9 or we keep it 10. Can align the text. Okay, so this was pretty quick. Designed your banner for your Black Friday sale or promotions, whatever you want. To highlight it, we can give a glow kind of thing. So for that, from the gradient, I go to basic and I select this gradient which is foreground to transparent. Now change the color to black and white. The foreground is black. So right now we change it to white. And what we can do is we select the background layer and then we create new layer, and on that layer I just select the gradient as radial one. I select the gradient as foreground to transparent. We modified it to white foreground color and you can just drag. So it creates a kind of glow. You can modify the blending modes from here, which looks better. So I guess overlay would look better. So I just select overlay and now there is a little glow. So it highlights the product. So this is how you create your quick banner for your Black Friday sale. Depending on the product, you can select the colors which matches your product so it looks better. We can modify these colors also. I selected yellow over here, but we go to the green portion, that looks better. So it will be green as the color of your product. I'm modifying it from blending options. From blending options, you can modify the color directly. You can also select the color from here and modify it. So this is your banner. It is ready. You want to highlight this, I say 50 white, and this I'm just replacing the style from here. I just say paste layer style. I have copied the style of this Friday. It is the green color. You can modify the placement a little bit using the arrow keys. Say 50% off this, and this is your banner which is ready to post. So this is how you create your Black Friday sale banner. We'll be coming up with more tutorials, so you can like, subscribe the channel to get in touch and get the updates for your new tutorials. Thank you.